Key things that stuck out in this interview to me was humility. Oftentimes we want people to know who we are, but sometimes it's not who you know, it's who knows you.
Don't be so thirsty to move people that are before you out of the way.
Wow.
That's gonna mess you up.
Wow.
That's the number one no-no. These young cats don't realize that. It's just like, oh, you had your time, get out of the way, I'm hitting that. No, if you be
Man, if you was preaching, man, I hit you on the shoulder just like this. Give me your favorite hymn.
My favorite hymn would have to be, I'm gonna say, He'll Understand and Say Well Done.
Let me get one verse of it.
Oh, when I come to the end of my journey. That's what I'm gonna give. You know, coming up, I used to think that some people created a sad story, you know, when they arrived.
Wow.
You know, I was like, man, but then I really began to assess my life.
Right.
I was one of them. You know, I was one of them. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't have that. Sometimes I look around, I'm surprised. God has been good, and it didn't come overnight. You know, and I really don't even. If I really had to be honest, I wouldn't even say that I'm there yet. But I really, you know, where I really want to be and obtain. I haven't gotten there yet, but where I am, I'm still surprised. But that was years and years of faithfulness, consistency, blood, sweat, and tears.
So did you ever have the mindset, because I see a lot of people on the main stage, did you ever have the mindset that I'm going to be on the main stage?
No.
I'm going to work at it. I'm going to work towards it.
No, I just wanted to be known as like one of the greatest ministers of music. I was happy working in my church. I wanted to have the best church choir. Sensitive to understand that when you're on a stage like that, while they see glorious and stuff, but then there's a story of we're constantly taking darts. We're constantly on somebody's lips. We're constantly being attacked by people we don't even know. People jealous of you, and you're like, what?
What you like for me for?
Yeah, you know. So a lot of times you would rather not be bothered, and you'd rather not be bothered because the next step is if I ain't prayed enough today, then I might be like, and then it's like, see, I told you, you know. So every day you're thinking about it. Every day you're on eggshells. Every day you got to be prayed up. Every day you got to keep in mind that the Lord giveth. The Lord take it away.
Blessed be the name of the Lord. So it's kind of like that new song that just went viral. Don't try me, try Jesus.
When I tell you, that is really real. And I can't say that I'm proud of that, but I kind of came up being one of them people that everybody knew. You know, Pat is gifted, but y'all please don't try him.
Hey, look, he got them hands.
Yeah, not with any other artists that's already made, but when I received the call from me and my choir to go to Las Vegas to open up the Stellar Award pre-show.
Cut it out.
That was, I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
They called us to open up the Stellar Award pre-show.
No connection.
No connection.
No name dropping.
No name. Who you connected to, they already know.
Right.
And the most irritating thing is when you name drop. In fact, when you name drop, it makes people resist you more. Because they're like, well, I don't care that you know them names. Now, because you name dropping, I'm really not about to. It happens. I'm telling you. Like, just be cool. Be chill. You know, and it's not about who you know. It's who knows you.
Wow, that's so true.
Always know.
That's so true.
Oh my God, because you can. It takes nothing for me to say, I know Donald, I know Harris, I know them, but every time them guys will text me, or when they see me and they say, hey, nephew, that makes me feel good because there could have been a day and there were days I was like, oh, hey, Romy, You know, so it's not about who you know. It's who knows you. Ricky Dillard. You know what I'm saying? Love Ricky Dillard. And I'm younger than him. I got more energy. I got more strength. I can be more current in my thinking. I'm studied. I have a degree in music. He doesn't. But I would never work to try to move him or replace him. What I do is I'm working to try to keep him up there because I'm still a fan of him. And in me trying to help him and keep him where he is, people see me. And they respect me, and they say, you know what? We see you, man, because you help your pops, or we see you because you help this person. Y'all got to learn to serve. Because it's gonna come a day when you gonna get old, and either they're gonna be trying to help you remain, or they're gonna be happy to see you go. The choice is yours. It's all in how you start now.
That's huge. Serve. Do you ever have her on stage with you?
I'll pull up there.
Can she sing?
She really can.
Okay.
And she got it honest. Her mom was one of my #1 sopranos, man. So she got it on both sides.
Okay.
And she picks up things. We ride in the car. I don't care what kind of music it is. She hears the line. She got it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she gets honest.
She gets it serving, being ready at all times. Don't overdo it. I learned I'm shy anyway, so we go to events. I'm typically the one that's gonna be chilling in the corner. I'm not gonna go around, don't go around passing out business cards and if you need, no, don't do that. Introduce yourself and learn to go have a seat. Learn to have a seat.
Wow.
Because 9 times out of 10, they really not,
Right.
And whenever
that's kind of like a turn off.
Yeah, it's a turn off. And whenever you have an opportunity, do your opportunity well, and perhaps, and always know this, even if people don't say anything, they're watching you.
Yes.
I never forget, this happened to me maybe 4 or 5 years ago. 2 people, it was Richard Smallwood and the producer Kevin Bond.
Yeah.
Both of them made a comment on one of my statuses. And you made a status, you comment on my status, so I'm gonna take the opportunity. Came in my house. And I was just like, hey, thank you. I let her know. That meant the world to me.
Absolutely.
Mr. Bond, Mr. Smallwood. I ain't say Richard and Kevin like I go way back with them. And I said, wow, I didn't know y'all knew I existed. And both of them said, are you crazy? I can hold my head up high. Cause I ain't sleep with nobody. I didn't steal nothing. I didn't crook. I was just myself.
Wow.
What you see is what you get. And that will make them respect you. Because if you do anything outside of character, poor character, to get somewhere, or if you found doing things that's just messy and just shady, they ain't gonna wanna have no parts with you. Or even if they do, they'll get whatever it is that they want, and when you perform, nobody will really give you kudos or really examine your gift or appreciate your gift, because all they know of is
They know.
Because when you think about it, as leaders in music, it's our job to be aware. You can't call yourself a detective and you don't watch the news to see what's going on with the murders and politics. You gotta know what's going on. A preacher studies.
Absolutely.
So musicians, we study. We're listening. We may not have gotten you when you first came out the first month, but eventually it's gonna come across our plate, and we know.
Just keep on grinding.
We just watching your character.
I know that you were enjoying that video. Listen, that's nothing but the promo video. I will catch you on next week for the full video. I promise you it's going to bless your life. Just this small snippet, I guarantee it'll bless your life. But listen, do me a favor. If you're on YouTube, type in Aosinspires. I need you to go ahead and subscribe, so every time we drop these good interviews, you won't miss none of them. I love you guys with the love of Christ. Listen, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, hit some button so that we can stay connected. Why? Because you're connected to some people that we're not connected with. With that connection together, we can in fact empower the world to never give up. One interview at a time, one conversation at a time. Grace and peace.